The Champions League round of 16 matchups are about to begin shortly. Who is excited? I am very excited. Are you? I bet you are as well. So I thought today on the channel we would simulate the UCL round of 16 matchups 5 times. Now, if these matchups have slipped your mind, let me quickly remind you how insane they are. The left side of the bracket, it is PSG versus Liverpool, Club Brugge versus Aston Villa, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid, yeah, and PSV versus Arsenal, who have been destroyed by injuries. And on the right side of the bracket, a war between Benfica and Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund versus Lille, Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. Who's winning that? With the final one being Feyenoord versus Inter Milano. Can Feyenoord do the Milan double? They already eliminated AC Milan. Can they eliminate Inter as well? Place your bets. Let the fun begin. Liverpool versus PSG leg 1. The only thing that we can do, guys, unfortunately, is do the home and away thing. So all the matches will be taking place at a neutral ground at Wembley Stadium. I hope that is okay with everybody. It's the best we can do. All right, let's see who takes the lead. Dembele versus Salah. It's gonna be wild, right? And the winner is nobody. 1-1 going into leg 2. Leg 2, Liverpool versus PSG. 3-2-1. The one team that progresses. It's a narrow one, but it is Liverpool. 3-2 on aggregate. Leg 1, simulation 1, Aston Villa versus Club Brugge from Belgium. Don't underestimate Club Brugge. They are a very good team, but so is Aston Villa. 3-2-1. Who takes the lead? You see? Don't underestimate Club Brugge. 2-1 on aggregate going into leg 2. Is Villa able to come back, or is Club Brugge advancing to the quarterfinals? 3, 2, 1. The winner is... Club Brugge collapsed. They collapsed. Aston Villa progress. 5-3 on aggregate. Leg 1, sim 1 between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid. Can Atleti actually eliminate Real this year? I'm not sure. It's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a classic. Let's see what leg 1 looks like of sim 1. 3, 2, 1. Who takes the lead? Real Madrid. 3-1 on aggregate so far. Atleti needs a comeback of epic proportions in leg 2. 3, 2, 1. Sim 1 goes to 4-1 on aggregate for Real Madrid. Leg 1, sim 1 of Arsenal versus PSV, and you can see what Arsenal's attack looks like right now. It's Sterling, Trossard, and Nwaneri. Yeah, that's all they got. No Havertz, no Jesus, no Martinelli, no Saka. Can PSV win this one? 3, 2, 1. Leg 1 goes to wow. Leg 2 is probably, you don't even need to play it, but we're gonna play it anyways. Maybe there is a comeback on the cards of ridiculous proportions. 3, 2, 1. Is it Arsenal or PSV? Yo, I can't believe it. Arsenal almost bottled it. They still progressed though. 5-4 on aggregate. If it turns out like this IRL, it's going to be extremely entertaining. Benfica versus Barcelona, sim 1, leg 1. You know what happened during the league phase, the 5-4 scoreline between Barca and Benfica. What's going to happen in this head-to-head two-legged affair? 3, 2, 1. Leg 1, it goes to 0-0. It's all to play for in leg 2. So far, we've had all the favorites progress, I would say. Leg 2, Barca Benfica in sim 1, and it goes to Barcelona. Yet another favorite. 2-1 on aggregate. Now the next round of 16 matchup is a very interesting one. Borussia Dortmund, who's not having a good campaign this year by their standards, versus a very surprising Lille and an informed Champions League Jonathan David, who's been scoring a lot in the UCL. Scored against Real Madrid, against Juventus, against Atletico Madrid. Can Lille actually pull it off? Leg 1, sim 1. 3, 2, 1. It goes to 2-0 for Dortmund. Lots of work to do for Lille in leg number 2, and I don't think they can pull it off. No, they cannot. Experience prevails. Dortmund 4-1 on aggregate. Yet another matchup of all matchups in the round of 16. Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. Harry Kane still searching for a trophy. 3, 2, 1. Leg 1, sim 1. It goes to Bayern Munich. And leg 2 of sim 1, it goes to... Can Leverkusen come back? They were close, but not close enough. 2-1 on aggregate. Bayern Munich prevail. And the last one of sim 1, Feyenoord versus Inter Milano. Now this would be a story of all stories if Feyenoord can also eliminate Inter Milan after eliminating AC Milan. Leg 1, sim 1. 3, 2, 1. Who takes the lead? Inter. 2-1. A comeback is needed. Will a comeback happen for Feyenoord in simulation 1? They're down by 1 on aggregate. They need something special. 3, 2, 1. Will it happen? Will it not? No, it will not. not. 4-2 on aggregate. Inter Milano advances. Let's go and do it all over again. In simulation 1, I would say all the favorites progressed. Let's begin simulation number 2. Once again, we go back to Liverpool versus PSG. Can PSG win it this time around? Because they didn't in simulation 1. Leg 1. 3, 2, 1. It will go to 1-1. Nobody. Liverpool won simulation 1. 3-2 on aggregate. Can they do the same here? 3, 2, 1. It will go to PSG. They did it. They did it in simulation 2. 4-3 on aggregate. Liverpool is eliminated. Club Brugge versus Aston Villa simulation 2. We thought Brugge was going to win in simulation 1, but then they imploded in the second leg. So let's see what happens in leg 1 of sim 2. 3, 2, 1. Who takes the lead? Aston Villa narrowly. Brugge's got to come back from behind in leg 2 of sim 2. 3, 2, 1. Are they able to do it? No, they are not. 5-2 on aggregate for Villa. Villa progressed once again. Atletico Madrid didn't have an answer in the first simulation against Real Madrid. Real Madrid won it 4-1 on aggregate. What happens in simulation 2? Leg 1. 3, 2, 1. Who takes the lead? My goodness. I don't think Atletico Madrid's gonna have an answer here either. Maybe by some miracle. 3-0 on aggregate in leg 2. Simulation 2 already for Real Madrid. Going into leg 2, and the winner is... I mean, they made it competitive, Atleti. They did, but they still lost 4-3 on aggregate. The first sim of Arsenal versus PSV was ridiculous. Arsenal took a massive lead, and then they held on. What will happen in simulation 2? Leg 1, the first leg, it goes to 2-2, all to play for in leg 2. Can PSV eliminate Arsenal in the second simulation? 3, 2, 1. Yes or no? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Arsenal took sim 1. PSV takes sim 2. Do you guys think Benfica is capable of eliminating Barcelona over the course of 2 legs? The first simulation, it was 2-1 on aggregate for Barca. Will it change here? 3-2-1. Leg 1, it goes to 2-2. It's close, but I don't think Benfica can pull it off. I think Barca is still gonna win. 2-2 on aggregate. Leg 2, all to play for. The winner, yeah, there it is. 5-3 on aggregate. Barcelona takes it again. Lille had absolutely no answer for Borussia Dortmund in the first sim. Will it be different in the second sim? Leg 1, who takes the lead? Borussia Dortmund still take the lead. Can Joe David be the hero for Lille in leg number 2, or will Borussia Dortmund advance once again? 3, 2, 1. Oh, now that is drama. Now that is as dramatic as it gets. Lille progress on penalties. Dortmund won sim 1. Lille wins sim 2. Now what happens here in sim 2? Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen. Leg 1. And leg 1, it goes to nobody. Will Xabi Alonso pull it off in the second sim? 3, 2, 1. Who progresses? Bayern Munich still progress. It's a big ask for Feyenoord to beat Inter over the course of 2 legs. Leg 1, sim 2. Who takes the lead? It will go to Feyenoord. 1-0. Okay. Will this miracle actually happen in the second sim? Feyenoord eliminating AC Milan and then eliminating Inter Milan. 3, 2, 1. Yes, it will. There it is. Okay, so our second round of 16 sim was actually completely different than the first. We've seen PSG beating Liverpool, we've seen Lille beat Borussia Dortmund, we've seen PSV beat Arsenal, and we saw Feyenoord take care of Inter. Will things go back to normal in sim number 3, or will these upsets keep on happening? Let's begin sim number 3 once again. Leg 1, PSG versus Liverpool. Who takes the lead? Liverpool take the lead. The first 2 sims have been close. 3-2 on aggregate, 4-3 on aggregate. This one is going to be a very, very competitive matchup no matter who wins. Liverpool, I would say, is the favorite, and they are here right now as well going into leg 2. 2-1 on aggregate. 3, 2, 1. Will Liverpool progress? Yes, they will. 4-1 on aggregate. The first 2 sims, Club Brugge has not been able to beat Aston Villa. Can they do it in sim number 3? Leg 1. 3, 2, 1. And the lead goes to no one. All to play for in leg 2. Is the third time the charm for Club Brugge, or will Villa win once again? Let's find out. The winner, Villa wins once again. 3-1 on aggregate. It's been all Real Madrid through the first 2 simulations. Can Atleti turn it around in sim number 3? Leg 1. And leg 1 goes to Real Madrid. But it is a narrow lead for Real Madrid. It's only 1-0. 3-2-1. Can Atletico Madrid come back? Yes, they can, dude. First time. They finally did it. It was as close as you can could possibly have it, but they squeaked by 2-1. Arsenal won sim number 1. PSV won sim number 2. Who's winning sim number 3? Well, leg 1, it goes to PSV with De Jong. And leg number 2 to decide who progresses. Dude, Arsenal's getting cooked by PSV here. 3-2 on aggregate for PSV. Arsenal is eliminated once again. Unlike PSV eliminating Arsenal, Benfica hasn't been able to do the same thing against Barcelona in the first 2 sims. It's been all Barca, but maybe they can do something in sim number 3. Leg 1. Leg 1, it will go to Benfica. Barcelona is down, but they're not out. You can't count them out. Maybe they can make a comeback here. They almost made a comeback. Look at Lewandowski in the 70th, in the 80th. Rafinha also scored, but they will 1 goal short. Benfica wins sim 3. Lille versus Dortmund sim 3. Dortmund won sim 1. Lille won sim 2 on penalties. Who wins sim 3? Well, leg 1, 7 goals, and Dortmund annihilate Lille in leg 1. Take a 3-goal lead. This would be a crazy comeback if Lille can actually come back from a 3-goal deficit in leg number 2. There's no way, right? Wow. It was exciting. 7-5 on aggregate, but Dortmund still progress. If this happens IRL, it's going to be a crazy fun watch. Bayer Leverkusen have come up short the first 2 sims. Can they redeem themselves in sim number 3? Leg 1, it will go to all to play for 0-0 in leg 2. I just got a feeling Bayern has a way of just pulling things off here. You know what I mean? Even if it's 0-0, I still think Bayern will win it. They did. I was wrong. Xabi Alonso pulls it off. Sim 3 goes to Bayer Leverkusen. And to finish sim 3, Feyenoord versus Inter once again. Leg 1, Inter on top. A massive mountain to climb for Feyenoord in leg number 2 of sim number 3. I don't think it's gonna happen. No, it does not. Inter 5-2 on aggregate. 3 sims down, 2 more sims to go, guys, and there's only been 1 matchup where the same club has won in all 3 sims, and that is Aston Villa versus Club Brugge. Aston Villa is 3 for 3. All the other ones, the club has won at least 1. Back to the beginning. Liverpool versus PSG. Leg 1 of sim number 4. And it goes to Liverpool 3-2. PSG need a comeback, or after 4 sims, they'll be down 3 sims to 1. Can they come back and win it? No, they cannot. 4-2 Liverpool. Liverpool advance once again. I really thought this one's going to be closer, and I think it will be closer IRL. But here, Aston Villa, 3 sims to 0. Club Brugge, can they win sim number 4? Well, they got to win leg 1 first. Can they do it? No, it's still Villa, 3-1. Once again, Brugge is behind going into leg number 2. Will Aston Villa win sim number 4? It looks like it. Okay. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen. A comeback of epic proportions. Club Brugge, have a word with yourself, guys. What just happened? Brugge win sim number 4. 4-2, 6-5 on penalties. Off to Spain we go for sim 4 between Atleti and Real. And leg 1, it will go to 1-1. Nobody. Real has won 2 sims. Atleti has won 1. Atletico Madrid can pull it off and make it equal after 4 simulations. They gotta win the second leg here, though. And they do. Oh my god. In extra time, Griezmann with a brace. 4-2 on aggregate. Atletico Madrid wins after 4 sims. It's 2-2. Arsenal are down 2-1 on sims to PSV. Yeah, Arsenal is down on sims here, but sim number 4, maybe they can redeem themselves. 3-2-1 leg 1, it goes to again 2-2 on aggregate, all to play for in leg number 2. I think the injuries are really hurting Arsenal here, to be honest with you guys. Can they pull it off though? They still have quality players. 2-2 on aggregate. They can't. It's again 2-2, and PSV wins on penalties. After 4 simulations here, Arsenal has lost 3 of the 4 sims to PSV. That is crazy. They won sim 1 and have now lost 3 straight. Barca took a commanding 2-0 sim lead, but in sim number 3, Benfica pulled one back. Can they equal it out in sim number 4, or will Barca take sim number 4? Well, leg 1, it's 2-2 once again going into leg 2. Who takes sim number 4 between Benfica and Barca? It will go to Benfica. Kokchu in the 89th minute. Now imagine the scenes if that happened. Almost in stoppage time, Benfica take the lead and they hold on. Lille versus Dortmund. We saw a 7-5 aggregate scoreline in sim number 3. What will sim 4 look like? Leg 1. Oh my gosh, man. Do these teams play defense? What the hell is going on here? 4-0 on aggregate for Borussia Dortmund in sim number 4. 7 1-0 on aggregate. Borussia Dortmund scored 7 goals in Sim 3 against Lille and 7 goals with no goals for Lille in Sim number 4. This is embarrassing, man. Hopefully in Sim number 4 between Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen, we get a little bit more defensive efforts from players, guys. Leg 1, it will go to, that's a bit better, 2-1. Bayern has won 2, Bayer Leverkusen pulled one back, and they need to pull it back here in Sim number 4, leg 2. Can Shabby do it? Okay, we're just having drama everywhere now. Everything's going to penalties. We're just having these ridiculous score lines. 4-4 on aggregate. Bayer Leverkusen comes back and win on penalties. Sim 4, our last matchup. Feyenoord versus Inter. Who takes leg 1? Oh my gosh. Feyenoord has lost their marbles too. 3-0. A comeback on the cards for Feyenoord maybe in leg 2 of Sim number 4? Yes? No? No. 6 goals allowed. 3-1, not even close in Sim 4. 4 Sims down, 1 more Sim to go. We saw ridiculous stuff happen in Sim number 4, so I'm hoping Sim number 5 will be even better. Let's begin, shall we? Now remember, Liverpool has a 3-1 simulation lead. Can PSG close the gap? They will still be behind after 5 simulations, but at least it would be 3-2, a little bit more respectable than 4-1. Leg 1 of Sim number 5. PSG 2-0, a clean sheet. Will Liverpool come back, or will PSG get a little bit of a consolation and win the 5th Sim? What will happen? PSG 4-1 on aggregate. Where was all this earlier? We saw Brugge pull some voodoo magic in Sim number 4, so they're down 3 Sims to 1. Can they win back-to-back simulations? Let's find out. They gotta win leg 1 first. They can't. Aston Villa, another comeback is needed from Brugge. They made a comeback in Sim 4. Will there be a comeback in Sim number 5? Anything? No, not this time around. 4-2, Aston Villa win. Now this one is all to play for. Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid took complete control in the first 2 simulations, but Atleti came back and won Sim 3 and Sim 4. Sim 5 is the decider. Leg 1 of Sim 5. It will go to Real Madrid 1-0. To decide after 5 simulations, is it Real? Is it Atleti? 1-0 for Real so far. It went to penalties, and Atletico Madrid, Atleti, they eliminate Real Madrid in 3 straight Sims. Drama, thank you, mama. You guys let me know if this is realistic. Is Atleti going to be able to take down Real? The club from the Netherlands has been taking it to Arsenal in this simulation. After 4 Sims, PSV is up 3-1. Arsenal is looking for some consolation results here in Sim number 5, and PSV still wins leg 1 with De Jong missing a penalty. 2-1 for PSV. Going into leg number 2 of Sim number 5. Will they eliminate Arsenal once again? No. Sterling and Trossard, they come in clutch. But after 5 simulations, PSV still won 3 of them. Can Benfica complete the comeback? Leg number 1 of Sim number 5. 3, 2, 1. And it goes to Barca take a 2-goal advantage. Will we see something special from Benfica in the second leg, or will Barca take it down? It will be Barcelona, no question. 6-1 on aggregate. They win 3 Sims to 2. By far, this has been the most hilarious matchup for me. Dortmund versus Lille. Lille is not playing any defense. Neither was Dortmund in Sim number 3. What happens in Sim number 5? Okay, defensively, they're all right. Can Lille pull a Sim back and make it respectable, or will Dortmund win 4-1? Let's find out. Lille pulls one back in extra time and makes it respectable. Okay. Bayern Munich won the first 2 Sims. Xabi Alonso won the next 2 Sims. Who will win Sim number 5? Leg 1 of Sim 5. Leverkusen 3-2 on top. Will Bayer Leverkusen hold on, or will Bayern Munich make a comeback? Bayern Munich makes a comeback in Sim number 5, and guess who it is? Harry Kane. Harry Kane wants a trophy. Feyenoord has pulled it off once against Inter so far. Can they do it again? Let's find out in leg 1 of Sim 5. Inter 4-2 on aggregate going into leg number 2. It looks like Inter will win 4 Sims to 1 unless Feyenoord comes back. 7-3 on aggregate. Inter wins again. There we go, guys. 5 simulations of the round of 16. Liverpool versus PSG. Liverpool won 3 out of the 5 Sims. Aston Villa versus Club Brugge. It was close, but it seemed like Aston Villa was always always pulling it off. They won 4 out of the 5 sims. Now, Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid was as dramatic as possible. Real won the first 2 sims, but then Atletico Madrid came back and won the next 3. So you let me know in the comments who progresses IRL there. PSV versus Arsenal was a big surprise. PSV won 3 out of the 5 simulations. While Benfica versus Barcelona was close, Barca did come out on top 3 sims to 2. Lille versus Borussia Dortmund, in my opinion, is a coin toss IRL, and it was pretty much a coin toss in this one. An entertaining coin toss. Borussia Dortmund won 3 out of the 5 sims. Bayern versus Bayer is going to be an absolute classic, and here Bayern won 3 out of the 5 sims as well. And although Feyenoord did win a simulation against Inter Milano won 4 out of the 5. Thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay happy, stay healthy, always keep smiling. Let me know if you want to see this with the Europa League round of 16 as well. Peace, 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 peace. I love you as always. Please hit the subscribe button as well. Peace.